Hey guys, it's Al with techmadeezy, and here it is, January, and it is cold, but you know me, I go out and I buy all the Eagle products on my own dime. This guy is the mower that has it all, believe it or not. This has a dual blade system. This has a dual battery for super long runtime, and guess what? They brought back the LCD display so you can see your battery status and you can switch to turbo with a button press. This also has that brand new light, durable, super composite deck. And the handle, by the way, is very easy to use, collapsible, saving you space. And this now has a brand new feature. It's got that new precision mulch control now with a built-in mulch plug. Guys, we're going to go ahead and unbox this. We're going to take a close look. It is January. We will not be mowing, but let's go ahead and check this out. Let's get this party started. Hi, it's Al from techmadeezy with a real quick message. I just want to let you know the video you're about to watch is not sponsored. We went out and bought the products ourselves. So, if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. It definitely helps. Share our video. And lastly, we hope you subscribe to our channel and become a part of the family. Thank you. All right, guys, so this is what we're going to be covering in this video that you see here on the screen. We're going to be doing a super quick unboxing. We're going to show you what's included. We're going to take a very close look. We're going to go over detailed specs. And then we're going to also talk about the different models, and we can't wait to use this when the spring comes. Let's go ahead and get this unboxed. And there she goes. Let me tell you, if you're going to take your eyes off the screen, don't do it. I'm telling you, this is an awesome mower from what I can tell with specs and everything I looked at. And let me just tell you again, they put it all into this mower. And I know you just saw the Aluminum Deck Mower, right? And everybody got excited about that, but that's not made for everyone. And I could swear they watched my videos because there were things that I mentioned that I would like in the new mowers, and they did it. And they even removed some things. Now, I will tell you, I'm going to stop for a minute and tell you that I have a surprise. I'm going to have it come up in this video. You're going to be very surprised. All right, so just stay tuned for the surprise. But guys, we're going to take a moment. We're going to go over specs, okay? And pricing. I'll show you both models that are coming out. And then we are going to take such a close look. And then I'm going to come up with my surprise. All right, so let's dive into specs. So this is the 22-inch super composite mower. And don't forget, it is built off the Ego's 56-volt battery platform. And the thing about that battery is it works in every one of their tools. Now, let's go over the models. I'm going to pull up an image. So the first one I bought is a tool only. Model number LM2240SP, right? Self-propel. $699 tool only. And then they make the kit. And this is a great value. It really is. So this is LM2244SP. And this comes with two 6-amp-hour batteries, which go for about $300 each. And guess what? It even comes with a dual-port charger, which goes for about $199. So think about that. I mean, that's $800 alone in batteries and the charger. All right? Now, let's move on and talk about specs. So torque is 10.6 foot-pounds of torque. Now, they do make a model that has more power, and I will talk about that later. So just to make you aware, if you need more torque. They don't mention wattage, all right? They do sometimes, and in this case, they didn't. Maximum blade speed on this is 3,200 RPM. Now, I got to tell you, and I'm going to try to put a note on the screen, but when you hit turbo, it should be a little higher than that. But I'm not 100% sure. Now, again, there is a model that has, more blade speed. and more torque, and I'll talk about that later on. Now the deck is a 22-inch super composite deck with a 10-year warranty. All right, now they're saying it's strong, yet it's lightweight and it resists rust. Dust. It resists dents, rust, and corrosion, so that's good. Now, the height settings, you have 8 height settings with a redesigned one-handle system that goes from 1 inches to 4 inches. This also has the mulch plug now that is integrated. So you don't have to worry about putting your mulch plug in. And they have this precision mulch control. So if you want to kind of just mulch a little bit, you can. If you want to mulch a lot, you can. We'll take a closer look at that. This also has the dual blade system called the Select Cut X dual blade system. And they make a high lift blade for this, by the way. You know, I don't believe it's the same as the other models. I could be wrong. Blade speed selection, you have Eco, Normal, and Turbo. And this thing, as I said in the beginning, has a dual battery compartment we'll be taking a look at. Let's talk about wheel size. So they changed it up a little bit on this one. This has 9-inch in the back and 8-inch in the front. This has LED lights in the front. If you have to mow when it's getting dark, it has 6 LEDs, 3 on each side. This is also IPX4 rated. All right, I'll put an image up on the screen so you could see what IPX4 is. Now, cut time, they say up to 90 minutes with 2 6-amp-hour batteries. As you know, I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the LCD display is back. I'm so glad they brought it back. You'll be able to see your battery percentage, and you'll be able to switch up to turbo, which is really nice. Self-propel, you know what? They listened to what we said. That touch drive system is a staple. It just works, and that's what this has, and we'll take a look. And you can go from 0.9 miles per hour to 3.1 miles per hour. Now the bag, as you can see in the back, right, the bagger is 2.5 bushels, and it has slightly been redesigned. We'll show you that. You know, I noticed that when I was unboxing it, by the way. This is, by the way, a rear-wheel drive system. Guess what? They removed Bluetooth. I mean, I don't use Bluetooth, honestly, on certain things, you know. And they removed it. I'm so glad to hear. Now, hey, the weight on this thing is 68.5 pounds, and that's the mower only with no batteries. And this comes with a 5-year warranty, by the way. We're going to take our close look now, and as you can see, we're looking at the front real quick. Now, the wheels are, by the way, all the way down. So this thing is set on setting number 1. Now, I will show you that this has a super composite badge because it's made of a super composite material. It is brushless, as you can see, and what's interesting is it says Select Cut, but this is advertised as Select Cut X, which is very interesting. All right. Now I'll show you the LEDs. You have 3 LEDs on each side for your lights. All right. And let's take a look at the 8-inch wheels here and this new super composite deck. As you can see, the way it's designed to basically rub up against everything, 22-inch. And here is, by the way, the new 8-setting one-hand adjustment. And let me just put the camera in real quick and take a look at that. So here it is, this one-handle height adjustment. Now it is all the way down, by the way, so you just take this and move it up as high as you want. And look, that's amazing, huh? And then obviously take this and drop it down. And it does grab very well, I will tell you. And let me see if I can get more light in here. Hold on. Because I am doing this at night in the garage. That's right, Crazy Al. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, a nice handle here, you know? Just a nice, good old handle to do the job. And so you can see there. And I do kind of hold on to here to do it, by the way, you know? So, not bad, not bad. So look at that. I'll tell you, that's all the way on the highest setting. All right. Look at how high that thing is off the ground. And then let me drop it all the way down real quick and show you. Ugh. What a difference, right? So this should hopefully, look at that. I mean, that's down dirty. I love the black and green and the gray, I'll tell you. All right, we took a look at the one-hand height adjustment, the new knob. Let's take a look at the battery compartment. The first thing I'm always interested in is, does it stay open? Open it up. Look at that. I love that. Simple stuff. Now also, let me tell you, there are 2 magnets here. All right, so when this closes, it'll stay closed because it's being held by some magnets. All right, now again, they've also got the connectors covered. You'll see that as they continue to protect their investment. There are drain holes in here because this is IPX4. These are pretty big too. Now my question would be, can you fit a 10 amp hour in here? Well, let's find out. Grab this 10 amp hour battery right there. Let's put it in. As you can see, you push it in, you push it down. It's got the release button right there, okay? And it's got room. Wow, batteries will get bigger. But push this out, battery pops out very easily. Do the same thing in the front. All right, the other question I have is, can you see the battery from the handle? And that looks like you can, but we'll check it out. Check it out. You could see the battery right there from the compartment. I wonder if you can see 2 batteries. Let me try that. Yep, you can see them. I got 2 batteries, one that's partially charged, as you can see. But yeah, this is nice. I mean, again, I'm in a lit, garage, but even this far away, you can see it. They're facing you. That's really nice. Now, we know a 10 amp hour battery can fit in it, but can a 12 amp hour battery? Let's try that now. So here it is. I've got a 12 amp hour battery. Put it right in here. No problem. So, and again, there's space there, which is cool. So now I have a 10 amp and a 12 amp out of my own battery mix, but fits with no problem. I thought I'd do that just to kind of show you guys. So pretty cool. So before we move on, those are the 8-inch wheels. And by the way, these have ball bearing, and it looks like they're going with that same grip, right? And then you've got the 9-inch in the back, which is just a little bit bigger, right? That same grip. So those should do fine. And you have ventilation here, by the way. All right, just so you'll know, I was checking that out. Some ventilation. Here's a good look there. Well, here is the magic sauce, right? Brand new micro cutting system. Bag, mulch, and in between, which is cool. So again, you lift this up. Wow, that slid pretty easy. That's nice. So this just locks in place. There, they've got what looks like some good rubber around this, I guess, to prevent some water from getting in within reason. But, nice grip handle, lift up, put into place. So, interesting. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to put this all the way to mulch. We'll take a look at the back. All right, so I got it on bag, and the mulch plug is all the way open, so you could see that, okay? And I'm just, my God, being my own cameraman is fun. Now, if I lift it one time towards mulch, you can see that it has a slight close there. And let's see, one more time. Kind of a middle setting, by the way. This has 5 settings. This is the middle setting. It's in between mulch and bag. And one more towards mulch. All right, as you can see, it's mostly closed. And then we go all the way Man, I'll tell you, this is so fun doing this. You are now closed all the way. All right? Pretty darn cool. Now, another thing that's really nice, this handle, this back here is tight. Okay? The springs that they're using, this is really, really strong. Okay? So, not bad, not bad. I like that. This handle has 3 height settings, and that's really good. All right. If you're tall, you'll want it on the highest setting, and if you're a little shorter, maybe the middle or the lower side. All right. I am in a crammed garage, but I do want to show you that if you take this handle and push it in, they brought back the middle point. I like that. It's helpful sometimes. You don't always want to lay the handle down and lift it back up. So that's good. As you can see here, you've got 3 locking points. This is steel, by the way. All right, it always has been. And this basically, you know, we'll put it in height setting, the top height setting, which you don't have to hold. It'll drop right in. So that's the highest setting there. Push one more time. That's the second setting. One more time, and that's the lowest setting. Now, I'm not in an area where I'll be able to show you that, but I can tell you, if I stand here for a minute, okay, oops, and I'm not looking under the deck so I can have a battery in, but as you can see, this is really low. I'm 6'2", okay, and I'm bending. If I don't bend, this is really bad. Now, if I lift it up 1, all right, that is going to bring it up. Not bad. You can hold it here. You can hold it here if you're doing self-propel, right? So that's not bad. And then for me, I definitely enjoy the highest setting. I can see the screen. I'm comfortable. I don't want to go like this. I'd rather go like this. So that's really, really nice. Now, I love that they put the wires away in the tube, right? You don't have to worry about wires getting caught on your bushes. And they've got this simple open close. And they brought that back, right? Because if you look at the aluminum deck, that guy has one handle completely open, not as reinforced, and it does take up more room when you close it up. So this one, push down, oops, slide the handle all the way in. And this will not be able, oh, that's interesting. Self-propel works with the handle locked down. That's interesting. Okay. All right. I wonder if blade spin would work with that. Normally, this doesn't work. I'm going to check that out. I mean, guys, let's see. Oh, good. A warning's coming up saying you have to lift the handle. So that's cool. You can close this, use self-propel, maybe to bring it back uphill or whatever it is, and yet the blades will not engage. That's really good, Ego. All right, so we close this, right? Next up, all we want to do now is take it and one more time, drop it. It locks in place. Almost the same footprint. Love that. And then when you want to store this away, you just take this and put it in a corner. And it actually has metal on the bottom, right? So you don't have to worry. This is just going to sit in a corner of your garage. But isn't that cool? And to open it back up, very simple. And yeah, I know I have a battery in it, right? But I wanted to show you that. Open. And open. And now I can turn on my blades. That's cool. And yep, you can use it with one battery. I promised I would tell you the mower that actually has more torque and more blade speed. Well, here it is. This is the video we did an unboxing when it first came out. It's got 11.1 foot-pounds of torque and 3,350 RPM. So this has got a faster blade speed, and it also has more torque. I'll put the link to our videos that we did on this mower in the video description. Let's take a moment now and look at the handle and controls. Now, I'll tell you something. If you've watched my videos, I just got scared. I did. I got scared. You want to know why? I saw this stuff here. If you guys have watched the channel and are familiar with one of these guys that got discontinued, you remember Speed IQ? Oh my God, that was a hot mess. And there were a few people fighting for Speed IQ. They were like, no, it's awesome. You just don't know how to use it. It's gone. It was a hot mess. And now Touch Drive is back. You know, newly designed controls. All right, so that's for all the followers, right? But we're taking a look here, and you can see you've got a left control. Whoops, I'm up against wood. But you got a left control, you've got a right control, and you have a speed control. Now, as you can see, this says off, and you have max speed. So it just shows on both sides, all right? So it's off. So it's not going to work. Again, 0.9 miles per hour to 3.1 miles per hour, all right? But 1, 2, 3, so this, you could hear that. Okay, so this continues to kind of get better. I'll tell you, Touch Drive's phenomenal, but that is it. And you can just use, you don't have to press both sides if you're new to the channel. You just can hold this while you're drinking a bottle of water. You know, you can push it this way if you want, but you don't have to press both. Obviously, to start the mower, you do need to press this button and pull the handle in. All right. So that's pretty simple. So there is your self-propel called Touch Drive. Again, 0.9 miles per hour to 3.1 miles per hour. Now, they brought this back. I'm so happy. They got rid of the Bluetooth. Love it. So here is a button for your headlights. All right. And we can take a look. All right. They'll do the job at night. They'll do the job. I mean, honestly, in the evening, maybe when it's getting a little dark. This is your blade speed setting button here. Right now it's on normal, as you can see. Now, you can only switch this when you're not running, to my knowledge. So let's try that. I'm going to turn this on. Holy moly, they updated it. I swear, I don't remember. I think you had to stop and switch. I can't remember completely, but that is phenomenal that while I'm mowing, I don't have to turn it off. I can switch to turbo. I love that. All right, so this is the load setting, by the way. If you look at this, it just shows you the load. This shows you that there's one battery installed in bay number 2. All right, that's the self-propel, right? And then this is the blade speed here and your battery percentage. Love this, love this. So that is great. So, I mean, you can switch it when it's off. As you can see, Eco, Normal, and Turbo. Obviously, Turbo, it will use more battery, and Normal will also. But, you know, if you need that Turbo, that is great that you can turn this on. Now, while you saw me switching that, you probably saw that there was a light button that came up here. There's no load, right? It's not cutting grass. But when it is, and it's actually working harder, it'll actually go up, right? And when it works harder, it uses more battery. This is phenomenal. I'm so glad they brought this back. Your light switch, your blade speed, obviously your self-propel. Oh, and look at that. I didn't notice that. Check that out. So with each click, it goes up. That is sweet. Why not? That is nice. You know, before you just kind of knew you hit the clicker, but you didn't realize, let me put it on the middle setting. Let me put it on a low setting. Let me put it on a high setting. God, I'll tell you, I love this. Man, that is cool. I hope you really like this, by the way. This is a nice display, really nice feature. Well, you know me, I like to always take a good look under the deck, right? To see how the axle's reinforced, right? These guys. And look at that. So you get the mulch blade, right? So your upper blade and the mulch blade is included. As you can see here, the mulch plug is completely closed. And interesting, looks like they did a really good job, right? I mean, look how smooth this is. That's really going to help your mulch, which, by the way, when you mulch, you feed your lawn. I know a lot of people like bagging, but if you can cut your lawn every so often, you know, and maybe cut off an inch, you know, or something like that, feed the lawn. You don't have to bag that, you know, but there are people that bag it, all right? You can see you got your 3 bolts here. If you want to take these off, you want to sharpen them, you can do that. But I like the way they did that. I'll tell you. Let me measure real quick. You know me. Just take a quick minute and measure the inside of the deck. So I'm going to do this as centered as I can. And I am getting an on the dot 22 inches on the inside of the deck. Okay? Now let's measure the blade. I'm going to measure the blade from corner to corner. And I'm getting just a drop over 21 inches on the measurement of the blade. Now if I measure it dead center, I'm still, yeah, it seems a drop, yeah, a drop past 21 inches, basically. All right, so, you know, it's not a 22-inch blade, you know, 22-inch deck. Obviously, you know, that's the deck, so they're not lying. It's not a marketing gimmick. Let's take a look down at the bottom. I always like to take a good close look at the cabling and everything there that makes this IPX4. You know me. I got to get down there and take a good look. I'm going to actually use this flashlight I did a review for. This is an Olight Fighter Pilot Edition, guys. And it's the Baton 4 Premium Edition. Comes with a charging case. This little guy is called an Everyday Carry EDC flashlight. Very premium, not cheaply made. I'll put an image real quick so you could see the video we did. I'll put a link in the video description, but I'm going to use this while I'm down here just to kind of take a good close look. Let's start off taking a look. And as you can see, here is your drive. All right, so this is your drive all covered up. Really nice. There's your cable there, your spring, by the way. But this is your rear-wheel drive all closed up. First of all, it's a really nice job. And I do want to continue to take a look down further. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I am laying on the ground. But I'll tell you, I couldn't get any more intimate with this thing. They did a really good job sealing this up. No issues, honestly, you know? I mean, look at this. Now, I did find, by the way, some red cables. You see that red cable back there? I'll zoom in, but, you know, that's the only thing I found. That was like a cable that was exposed all the way in the back. Otherwise, really, really good stuff. No issue, guys. So I'm going to put the bagger together. It's real easy, okay? I thought something was new about it, but it looks the same. I saw these, and I said, what is this? Is this like a new design for the bagger? But these are just protecting the corners. So these actually, you know, this clips on when you put your bagger on the back of the mower. But I thought that was like a feature. So, you know, pretty simple. I'm not going to really take the whole time to put it together, guys. But if you do get this mower, all you do is take the top part, put it in, and then you just got to take this handle 6 out, and you're just going to put these on all of the corners, and that's it. So I'll get that done. Okay, the bagger is put together, and I got to tell you, it's really hard to get on that top part. And I've got some good strength, just so you'll know. But we're going to kick this back one. All right. All you do is grab this guy, open it up, and you'll see here that there's spots right here, metal spots. All right. I'll zoom out, and you just take this guy and you put it right on, and it just hangs right there on those edges, and then this closes up. Now, this is kind of a sealer, just so you'll know. so grass doesn't get out. So when you put this down, it'll make sure that grass doesn't get out. And that is your 2.5 bushel bagger. So you saw the bagger, right? Well, here is one of the surprises. You ready? They give you the rear side discharge. Is that insane? Now on the aluminum, they didn't give this to you. You had to buy it. Now again, that can change. Ego decides to include things after launch based off feedback. But I can tell you, in 24, when I bought that aluminum deck, I didn't get the rear side discharge. Now check this out. I'll show you how it goes on. So you open this up, and it is going to latch on here, and then it's going to go in that groove. Again, you do have to make sure that is open. But I just want to show you this. So you take this, you latch it on. It has to be in a tilt, by the way, like kind of a certain direction. But push this in. It takes a second. There it goes. Okay, and then there's a locking point here that will also connect to here. So actually, to tell you the truth, it actually connects with this bar and goes here. So it holds it in place. Now check that out, huh? You now have an included, new and improved rear side discharge. That is nice, Ego. Thumbs up to you. So guys, I am super excited to use this new mower. I mean, it has everything that I wanted. Honestly, everything that I wanted. And they took the Bluetooth off, which is phenomenal because you don't need it. I don't need it. Maybe you do. I don't know. So let me tell you about one more surprise. I hope you saw the first surprise in this video. I showed it a little while ago, and I was very, very happy. You want to see the other surprise? You get the high lift blade in the box. Check that out. Is that crazy? I mean, they removed it before. You had to mail it in to try to get it, you know, and the first surprise you weren't even getting. You had to buy it, right? But this is so cool. They're giving you the high lift blade in the box. I mean, we remember when we bought a Select Cut and we spent the money that we got everything, right? So, pretty darn cool, I'll tell you. All right, guys, I want to make sure you're aware of the video that we did in the summer that actually compares all of the Select Cuts. Obviously, this one's not included. But if you want information on the Select Cut line to be able to make a decision, right? Well, this video is really a good video. All right, and I'm going to put a link in the upper right-hand corner in a moment. I'm going to call it Ego. And when you see the word Ego, click on that. You can jump right into that video and see it. It can be very helpful. And I'm also going to put a link in the video description. Hopefully you'll check that out. Ready? Here's the word Ego. Click on that word, and you'll be able to see the video. All right? All right, guys. Well, listen, I really, really hope that this video helped you in some way. You know, again, as a channel, we end up buying 99.9% of the Ego product. Ego did sponsor us once or twice a long time ago. I don't know why they don't, but I'm not going to stress it, guys. You know what? It is what it is. So we went out and bought this and grabbed it immediately. And we try to be that channel because we're big on Ego. We really like the product. If we didn't, I promise you I wouldn't do it. But I like the product. I love the color. It looks so darn cool. I like the quality. I like the innovation. Again, if this video helped you in any way, guys, do me a favor. Give us a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. All right? It really helps our channel, and it really helps the video. And by the way, if you could share this video with your friends and family, that would be phenomenal. Now, I'm going to put our social media right up top. And if you want to follow us on social media, go right ahead. Send us a message also and let us know that you're following us. Say hello and check out our new Tesla channel in the upper right-hand corner. It's brand new. It's going to take some time for us to get some content there. But hey, if you have some time and you want to see another video, I'm going to put a video in this upper right-hand corner right here where my finger is on the right side. If you want to check out that video, go right ahead. And if you want to subscribe to our channel at techmadeezy, I'm going to make it easy. See this round techmadeezy logo? Click on that. You'll be able to subscribe instantly and join the family, all right? Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Have a great day.